What's up, guys? It's your boy Mizzy, and I'm here today to just talk about the Texas and UGA game. It was a 35-10. Man, it if you watch the game, it really just showed, man, there's levels to this, man. Texas is in the SEC, but they're not an SEC school yet to me. Oklahoma is a SEC school, and yes, I know Texas and Oklahoma. I know what happened, but I think John Mattel, his injury, he was fresh off the injury, having surgery on his thumb. But anyways, Arch, he was 27 for 43 this game, 251 yards passing, 5.8 yards of pass. That it was a lot of dinking and dunking. I don't think he's comfortable going downfield. I don't think Sark is comfortable him throwing downfield. We seen when he threw the interception, that interception was high and outside. It was a bad throw. It was Arch's mechanics. I think that's really what he needs to work on. A lot of his mechanics are just really bad. He has a lot of people that when it's a sideline throw, it should be an easy one, you would think, a throw that you've been working on since high school, and he's just missing it. But like I said, man, Georgia took care of business. And you know, to go beat Georgia in Georgia, you're going to have to be a certain football team with a certain mentality that you're physical. You have to meet them at the point of impact. You can't go in there tiptoeing. You got to go in there. And like I say, when you're watching that game, even from the first quarter, I'm just like, man, this Texas team don't got what it takes. Like I said, man, Arch, he didn't play good. Like I said, they couldn't really get nothing going on the run game, which I didn't think they would. And like I say, Georgia played their game. And if you let Georgia play their game, you're going to lose 9 times out of 10. Like I say, they ran the ball. Georgia ain't run the ball great, but they ran it consistently. Like I say, they had 35 carries for 128 yards. It was like 3.7 yards a carry. Frazier had 72 yards on the ground. So one thing with Georgia, they're going to commit to running the football. They're going to keep running. Even when they get down in games, they keep running the football. And it's the exact game that they want to the perfect game that they want to play. They want to keep Gunner in about 25 to 30 passes. They don't want to get him all of a sudden we're passing the ball 40 to 50 times. Because if we're doing that, we know we've got from our game plan. Like I say, Branch, 6 catches, had about 40 yards. Like I say, Noah Thomas, he just keeps finding the end zone. That guy, like I say, I think he had 2 touchdowns this past week. He had about 1 or 2 the other game. You always love a guy that just has a nose for finding the end zone. And like I say, Zachariah Branch, he catches his passes, six. I think, like I said, he had 6 catches, but he's great at catching passes, making nothing out of something. Like I say, man, like I say, Humphreys, 2 catches, 55 yards. He played great. I think everybody in this game, like I say, played their role. You always want to, like I say, play, when you come in, you have your game plan. You like, look, this is what we want to establish. This is what we want to do. And watching this game, like I say, Georgia did exactly what they came in and do. They took care of business. And I even said after the Alabama game, I'm like, man, look, it's a long season. That was the 4th game in the year. Both teams, like I said, you still got everything in front of you. And like I say, we still don't know how this thing is going to shake out. We don't know who's going to win the championship. I know Ohio State is the favorite, but, man, we don't know what's going to happen. Like I say, it's still a good bit of time before, like I say, soon, yes, we got 2 games left in the season, but the SEC championship, we still don't know who's playing in that. Like I say, do you want to play in the SEC championship? Or do you want to go into the season, in the playoff season, and just play your games? Because a lot of people was like, well, every team who had a bye last year lost. I don't think that's how it always will go, but it is something to being fresh and staying in rhythm and too much rest. It always is a balance for a coaching staff to be like, okay, let's keep it between our players are getting rest, but we don't want to get stagnant. We don't want to get too much rest. But like I said, guys, man, Georgia, great game. Like I said, I just want to come on speak briefly about it. I loved everything I see. Like I say, man, they came in, took care of business. Like I say, hopefully, Bama, like I say, hopefully we take care of business this week and then versus Auburn. And like I say, getting our playoff berth, SEC championship, or playoff. What, however, you just want to get in there. And like I said, once you end, the season restarts, and now we can go from the playoffs. But anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I catch you next time.